Welcome back, terrestrials. It's another solo review. We're just going to keep this one between me and you, okay? Just it's between me and you. Let's talk about this, okay? I'm talking about 2019's Changeland. This is again written, directed by Seth Green. It has Breckenmeyer, which is hilarious to see him when you get the opportunity. It has Macaulay Culkin. He has a little bit in it. Has Brenda Song in it, and randomly Randy Orton as well. But this movie just basically is Seth Green and Breckenmeyer. They're best friends. They haven't seen each other in a while, but I guess Seth Green calls him and says, "Hey, come to Thailand with me. I was supposed to be on honeymoon with my wife, but she's cheating on me. You roll with me. I need some company. I need somebody to work some things out with." And so, of course, Breckenmeyer seemingly has an awesome life where he just travels and stuff, but he shows up. He's there for his friend, and it. I would say the party ensues, but it also isn't really a party. They're taking tours, doing adventurous things, or kind of. Um, but it really just it comes down to one friend being there for the other friend, working through some things, and then also there's definitely some fun things in the movie. The last, I say, 30 minutes, it really ramps up, and they kind of let loose. But there's a lot of decent conversation. There's a lot of, you could tell it's just a movie about working through grief or how to handle certain situations. Um, it was really good. I enjoyed it. I don't know which one comes out first, but there's either a review coming or a review already out of a Real Pain, a Jesse Eisenberg movie. I watched them both relatively the same time, and this one really stood out to me more so than the other one. If you haven't seen that review, go check it out. It's basically just I just talk about how good Kieran Culkin is. I come back to this one and I look at this one, and it has Mac in it. Uh, I don't know what's going on with that guy. I hope he's okay. He's supposed to be, kind of playing a drunk, or not a drunk, but a guy who likes to party, and he lives in Thailand. He's like a boat tour guy, but he seemingly was fucked up the entire time. Because I don't know, maybe he's that good of an actor, but yeah, I don't know. Something about it just I hope he's all right. Randy Orton has a pretty small little cameo slash bit role in this. And it, again, interesting. Somebody just gave him this role. Obviously, Seth Green gives him this role that's unlike anything that you would expect him to play. Um, so that's it was interesting. It was cool. It was different. Um, it's I don't know. It's a strange watch. I find myself watching these heavy movies and then finding myself compelled to talk about them. But then, as I start working it out, because we don't script, we don't pre-write, we just get on here and talk. I start to realize, like, how do I explain these things? How do I explain what this situation is? Because it really is just you have a decision to make, a very heavy decision. And, in the movie, Breckenmeyer proposes this decision as a very simple decision, and everything follows from there. And Seth Green's character says, it's not that simple, but you agree in both directions. And it just kind of shows you yes and no. And the movie doesn't really have an ending. It just kind of stops. Maybe I'm dumb. Watch the movie. If you've seen the movie, then tell me the ending. Tell me what happens in the ending. Because it just kind of ends, and you're like, well, all right, but then what? And I don't know if that's just kind of like open to interpretation. What do you think after you've watched the movie? What do you think happens? Um, in that predicament, because it can go either way. And I think that that was probably the best ending for the movie. But sometimes I like things just wrapped up in neat little bows, and this one didn't. And I think just because I liked the character so much, I would have liked to have seen his final form, his outcome. But you don't, and that's it is what it is. So I guess the final four questions, I'll try to make them apply. Cult classic. I don't see how this applies to this movie. Just like I didn't see how it applied to A Real Pain. Would I see it in theaters? I could have seen myself seeing this in theaters. Again, it's not like a blockbuster or a fun movie necessarily in the way that you would think of like going to the movies and seeing a movie. It's not like a John Wick or anything like that. But I think it would have been enjoyable to see. I mean, it was the landscape and the scenery was absolutely stunning. They did not skimp on showing you the beauty of Thailand. And that's part of the reason I like the movie so much. I mean, they spent a lot of time showing you the beauty of Thailand, and it was impressive. It leaves you in awe. Um, so yeah, I could have seen myself seeing this in theaters. Um, would I own a physical copy of this one? Yeah, this I would for sure. Again, I really liked it. I think, even though it's kind of hard to talk about these style of movies, um, I still, I felt the need to at least tell you like, hey, you should go see this. Um, so yeah, I think I would love a copy of this movie. Um, and then what's the last one? Do I recommend it? Yeah, I think we can all tell by now. Um, yes, I recommend this movie. Go check it out. I actually, oddly enough, I was watching it on Hulu where I first noticed it, and I got three-quarters of the way through it, and I guess they removed it on Hulu that night. Like, it hit midnight. I guess they removed it because it just said, sorry, we're having trouble playing this title. And I could search it, but it wasn't there anymore. Like it showed up, but it was just a black box. And when I clicked on it, it would just say add to playlist, watch trailer. Didn't give me the option to watch it. So I had to go to Amazon Plus or Amazon Video and finish it. But so yeah, I mean that'll tell you. I thought it was good enough that I went and sought out the last 20 minutes of the movie, and was kind of bummed when that happened. As far as using our tier rating, I think I would give this one a B plus. I want to give it an A minus, but yeah, fucking no, I'm gonna give it an A minus. I think that yeah, yeah, A minus. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. And then of course, if you've seen it, leave it in the comments below what you thought of the movie. Liked it, disliked it, somewhere in between. Let's talk about that ending. What do you think happened? And I'll see you on the next one.
Video Waste, a place to waste your time. Wasting time with video waste. The garbage of the internet. Streaming services. DVDs. VHSs. It's all trash here. So come waste your time with Video Waste. A streaming service of garbage. Garbage from the internet. Video waste. Video waste. Garbage.